Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We're going to be looking at new customs 2024. It's the new year, so it's only right that we bring in the newest and greatest elites, customs, ultimate editions, and stuff that we've just been working on. Every time we get a new figure, that's what I tell you, bro. We got to do some changes. We got to do some upgrades, and that's what you're going to see in today's video. So drop a like if you want to go through this entire WWE Figgy haul and find out why AJ Styles has gone to the dark side. What'd we do? Well, I'll tell you one thing we didn't do is wait around for Mattel to finally release the big, and I'm going to say big scale AJ Styles. When he made the return comeback special, this guy's arms were freaking huge. So we definitely capitalized here. And of course, since we were already halfway there, why would we not convert this into Ultimate Edition? It's got all the same functions, all the points of articulation you are definitely going to see in this figure. And I feel like this is representing him pretty good. Obviously, I got to order the decals right there from Curb Stomp to get the actual birthdays of the inside rib area. But apart from that, I feel like the chest hair, the stomach hair, is doing quite a bit as opposed to what we've seen right there by Mattel official release. Now, the lower half right here, the legs, these are actually based off a suited body. So if you guys are curious, like, bro, you said you used Seth Rollins, and I did. The upper half, this is actually based off the Seth Rollins Ultimate Edition figure, which in its own right, I think it works really nice. You got the appropriate cuts. The arms, I did scale them up a little bit. I feel like AJ Styles' arms are a lot bigger right now, and I think that this figure right here, it is representing that. I got to add a black elbow pad and acetone the actual tattoo right there from your boy Rollins. But if you want a quick fix ski-up-ski, something that you do not have to torso crack, I feel like this formula is doing the man justice. All I had to do was pop in the legs right here into the hip socket. I heated them up for about 30 seconds, and I brought this AJ Styles into the realm that the WHF universe has been requesting. Very excited to see that. Now, as far as the Usos, you guys know that the last releases, they were solid, man. Well, at least when it came to Jimmy's head scan, that was a huge turn of events where Mattel finally landed in with the appropriate look. But the only problem is that we didn't have it in Ultimate. Now, given that we did have the Ultimate Edition release a month prior, I do think that the new head scan right here from his most recent Elite, it is just bringing this AJ, what the heck am I talking? Jimmy Uso, AJ, we got more AJs. Definitely don't worry about that. There's plenty more. But yes, Jimmy in his own right, you guys, he is looking strong. Now, as far as Jay, yeah, I don't know. The powder donut look definitely doesn't sit right. But I do like the mix mash right here of the red shirts that we did get with these elites. And again, if you guys do want to see Roman Reigns being converted right here with the Ultimate Edition torso in the red gear, I think that would do this man justice. I love this. New head swap right there in the UE. Mwah! You can sign me up, and you can also sign up the Judgment Day right here before you. We got Finn Balor with some accessory upgrades. You got to do it up, man. You can't have certified G look if you don't got the certified G touch. And I do think that all these little touchies that I've added on, it's definitely bringing this Balor right here to its own right. Matter of fact, I can actually show you this AJ Styles back here. That would be a perfect Judgment Day gear. And I'm just throwing this out there. This was a basic that was released a while ago, but I did have this custom vest that it is kind of reflecting that purple touch right there. Think about it, right? We got AJ Styles and Balor. We got New Japan and WWE. Drop a like, man. If you guys think that AJ Styles might be more suiting right there to the Judgment Day right now, that might be a thing. It might not, but one thing that I definitely need to appreciate right now is the fact that we got one of the greatest tag team. I'm going to say that right now, you guys. I can't talk about Elite Series 107 or 108 without the completion of Otis, bro. So, whoosh! Check this out. No, Hero Fakes, you got it. Swoosh! You got to say it right, bro. And you got to add the shirt. I jacked the shirt from him, man. I had to do it. Chad Gable, I appreciate you, but I needed to get that shirt swapped on over here just to fulfill that moment, at least between now and later on in the week when the rest of the set right here lands in. So turn on that notification bell because we're not going to have to be substituting for a single damn thing. Now, next thing we got to talk about, oh yeah, we are not even done. Now, those hands that he brought, you guys know Double J Jeff Jarrett, one of my favorite Ultimate Edition customs right here in my Attitude Era shelf. It was missing something. Matter of fact, Mattel, they're going to be missing him in the future series because, as you guys did know, this figure was originally scheduled, but it was canceled. It was based off an earlier theme. Nonetheless, look at this. Chad Gable's like, no, what the hell are you doing with my hands? We got to throw them deuces because, yeah, I don't got to wait around for Mattel. No, if you guys want Double J Jeff Jarrett, you guys need to come over here on the WHF family and check out this upgrade right here. I love it. Even though it's just a little hand upgrade, I do believe that this is putting him in a right scale when it comes to displaying my figure on the shelf, right? Just envision it. You got him over there either in WCW or you got him in Attitude Era, and definitely bringing some heat with those brand new hands. Now, as far as Seth Rollins, I know some people had questions about this, and this is why I love hearing your opinion. Now, this scan, we ended up getting this off the Greatest Hits, the most recent release from that, and we ended up doing this little fix ski up ski based off his earlier theme. Now, the one thing that people were requesting, because as you guys know, about several months back, we made our own custom Ultimate Edition Seth Rollins. Now, keep in mind, this one was based off a later time, but when it comes to like the lower half extremities, this could actually be utilized even in the earlier days. So again, it's basically the exact same Seth Rollins Ultimate Edition, but it's got the upgrade of the legs right here. But the head scan, we got to figure out how this one, because this is right around the same theme. So when the man did have his hair down, I feel like this right here was definitely more appropriate. Oh my gosh, you guys, that head scan was really on there. All right, so for those that were wondering, we got to answer the WHF family. What do you guys think? I don't know. I feel like for this one, it's definitely scaled up, at least the torso, definitely a lot bigger from the actual head scan. So I can't necessarily sit here and agree that I like it, but it definitely looks a lot better on his NXT gear. Now, we are continuing, as we did mention, AJ Styles was a huge part of this video, and we can't stop talking about it unless if we don't show you, right? Now, some of my favorite gears, without a shadow of a doubt, it's got to be this one. If you guys aren't familiar with this gear, this was put a while back right here by, I think it was Mac Decals. I could be wrong, but nonetheless, this white gear standing still pretty strong right here alongside my other AJs. Now, keep in mind, Ultimate Edition is scaled up from what the actual regular Elites are. So as far as like scale to scale, the Ultimate is going to be a lot bigger. The one that you are going to want to compare them is alongside another Ultimate Edition. So right there alongside Double J Jeff Jarrett, he's about 5'10", and he's about 5'11", 6 foot, give or take. And I do think that it's definitely according. So you're going to display these figures definitely separate from your actual Elites. But if you plan on just doing an all elite figure display, you gotta have Japan time, right? You gotta have BEW. This is one of the earlier gems right here that BEW had pieced together. I actually painted the actual tight design, but he ended up molding the whole head scan and painting it. As far as the rest of the gear, I pretty much took care of that. And this is all done up right here by yours truly, still standing firm right there in my AJ figure display. And that goes right here. This is not New Japan. Even though that the mask may be looking very familiar to his New Japan run, he ended up doing this right here with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson when they were in WWE, but they were overseas, and they were definitely playing some Amish right there to it all. I love it. This little headband, this is actually removable. This mask, you can slip it off, slip it on, and it definitely does cover the whole circumference of the scan. So again, based off WWE, not fantasy, not New Japan. Green right here. I want to show you this one, you guys. This is still a highlight in my own shelf in its own right. At the same time, with the cloth goods, I'm telling you, long before Mattel was doing the fabric goods on the AJs, the WHF was taking care of that. Going further in, man, we ain't even done. No. We got the Hot Rod Rowdy Piper in the most recent Mattel Creations. AJ Styles, why won't you stand? What the hell is wrong with this man, right? So I wanted something later. What we do? We got the most recent right here in the Greatest Hits, but with this scan, with the longer hair, with the shades, agreeing, asking the WHF fam is, what do you guys think? Ultimate Edition or Elite? What is your favorite? Give me your thoughts. Can you guys now wait for Mattel to release an updated AJ Styles? Let me know in the comments. Maybe you want to make your own version. If you do, I do think this formula works solid. I know Mania Figs had a different formula. He ended up utilizing Triple H for the lower half and Shawn Michaels. I do think that both work great. This, for me, I was just trying to avoid torso cracking, give it that full playability option, and still give it those clean cuts that the phenomenal AJ Styles has brought right here in recent form. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and we'll see you, my friends, on the next one. Styles Clash!